So, it's World Cancer Day, February 4th, 2020, and you didn't think I was going to let this go by without posting a video, did you? Right? But rather than talk about some of the more serious things that come along with cancer, since there are so many, right? I think we should talk about the importance of stopping to celebrate the wins. Small as they may be, it is incredibly important to acknowledge when you're able to put one in the W column. In fact, I recently had a win myself with a fellow cancer warrior, and we went out to celebrate, and of course I'm going to show you some of the video. Hey, so we're here today, and I often talk about how you got to stop and celebrate the wins, take the time to acknowledge them, and that's what we're doing today. Today I am here with the irrepressible, the inimitable, the beautiful Chris.
Hi.
That's Chris. She's a fellow cancer warrior, among other things, and she's amazing. But me and Chris, we fought the law, and we won. Chris was due some benefits from insurance, and they were not readily willing to give them up, so we fought, and we won. So we're here today to go out to lunch to celebrate, because you gotta take time to celebrate, acknowledge the wins, okay? Because if you don't, you fall into the trap of thinking everything is bad, because the bad stuff screams so much louder than the good stuff. So even if it's a few minutes in the break room at work after your boss says, good job, you have to take a few minutes and acknowledge the wins, okay? So here we go, we're off. When you're diagnosed with cancer, your whole world instantly collapses around you. It's like a trip to the holodeck. For those of you who watch Star Trek, on the holodeck on the Starship Enterprise, and when it ends, the whole world just kind of evaporates around you, and it suddenly disappears, and it's replaced by like a bland grid. Right? And that's what it feels like after a cancer diagnosis. Empty, and you don't know what to do first. And you can't find the way out. You're being bombarded by information from all sides and asked to make snap decisions and given odds instead of answers. Right? And because of this, it is very, very easy to focus on only the bad things that are happening. Anyone human would, right? This is why celebrating the wins is vital. Okay? Vital to keeping that oh so important positive mental outlook, keeping it on the plus side of the gauge. All right, even something as small as not having nausea as bad as you were told you would when you first got chemo, or finding out that you won't have to stay overnight in the hospital. Those are wins. I mean, albeit small ones, but wins nonetheless, and enough to prevent your brain from convincing you it's all bad all the time, right? Now, this doesn't just apply to cancer patients, cancer survivors. This is good advice for everyone, anywhere, anywhen. Okay? Take the time to acknowledge the wins, even if it's just a minute or two, right? Even if everything else around you is going down the toilet. In fact, it's most important to recognize the wins when everything else is going down in flames. It'll serve as a life preserver for you to grab onto when all else seems bleak. And if you can find someone as amazing as my friend Chris to share it with, even better, right? So this is just a small video to say, remember, make sure you don't fall into the trap of thinking it's all bad all the time by celebrating the wins on Cancer Day, World Cancer Day, February 4th, 2020, okay? If you liked the video, please share, subscribe, email, comment. I'll respond, okay? And on this World Cancer Day, spare a thought for those out there who battle every single day of their lives, okay? Be kind, rewind, and we'll talk soon.